Hey fellow travelers, welcome to Travelmoji. In today's video, together we will explore the top 10 things to do in Tuscany. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and like the video and hit the bell icon. Tuscany is one of those cities which you will find in everybody's destination bucket list. With so much to see here, people often get confused as to where to start from and where to go next. But you will never be lost here, as it is compact yet beautiful. Tuscany is a dream destination for travelers because of its mysterious hill towns, which is accentuated with its medieval towers and flowing green landscape. This was one of the birthplaces of the Renaissance, which left an impression of artistic and historic significance throughout the city. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Also, make sure to watch this video till the end to find out the number 1 spot in Tuscany. Number 10. The Towers of San Gimignano. You'll enjoy strolling its narrow winding streets and walking its largely intact 13th century walls to admire the towers that were as much status symbols for the rival families that built them as they were fortified homes. While walking through the streets, it is as if you have time travel to the period of the 13th century because UNESCO retained 13 of its 70 original towers, giving Gimignano the most staggering skyline. Number 9. Uffizi Gallery, Florence. The Uffizi Gallery in Florence has the finest Italian Renaissance paintings collection, and if you are a person who loves art and paintings, this is the best place to get lost in Western art. The paintings and all kinds of art have been hung chronologically so that the visitors can get immersed in the sheer history of the evolution of the Renaissance. It contains all the works from the great artists of the 14th to 16th century. So to cherish such beautiful artworks, make sure to visit this place. Number 8. Piazza del Duomo. No other place in the world you can look at history so closely than here. Everywhere you look, you'll find the best examples of the Renaissance Revolution. The Piazza del Duomo has a very large historical significance because of the presence of Brunelleschi's Great Dome, the bronze doors of the Gates of Paradise, and beside it, Giotto's marble-faced tower. If it still doesn't satisfy you, then walk a few steps to the Church of San Lorenzo and Michelangelo's Medici tombs. For a historyphile, this place would be on the top of the bucket list. Number 7. Lucca's Walls and Centro Storico. The most appealing attractions of Lucca is not only the churches, art, and the museums that are present, but also the enjoyable experiences that one can have. Climbing to the tree-shaded top of the Guinigi Tower, strolling or cycling along the wide tree-lined walls that encircle the city, and browsing the market stalls along the Oval Piazza. This can prove to be one of the most memorable experiences that you can have in Tuscany. Number 6. Accademia Gallery. After visiting Uffizi Gallery, you might feel like you have seen enough Renaissance art, but you would be missing out on some of Michelangelo's most iconic works, most notably David. The original marble statue is so lifelike when looked at in real life that it seems like it is about to step off the pedestal. You can also look for his 4 unfinished sculptures of slaves to appreciate the technique of Michelangelo. You might need to reserve a ticket in advance in case you wish to visit, or else you need to wait in a long queue. Number 5. Arezzo. In Arezzo, you'll discover Casa del Vasari's graceful colonnade of Palazzo del Log, along with a magnificent 13th century crucifix by Cimbu in San Domenico. Arezzo is a very friendly small town to visit to see the works of several masters that lived in the Renaissance period. Number 4. Paesale Michelangelo. Paesale Michelangelo, which is often misspelt as Michelangelo, has some iconic views of Florence, with Brunelleschi's magnificent dome towering over its historic center. The center of the terrace has Michelangelo's statue of David, which you climb there from the Boboli Gardens or take a bus from the center. The terrace is very crowded with tour buses and people during the day, but at sunset, the whole place turns into a mystical place, with the Great Dome and Giotto's Tower bathed in floodlights. Number 3. Roman Volterra. Although Tuscany has many hill towns and many people might claim that they've seen it all, but you haven't if you didn't see the city of Volterra. Volterra was among the 12 cities of the Etruscan League and was trading throughout the peninsula long before it became a Roman city. You can see the marvelous sites which have been marked as archaeological sites at the Etruscan arch and walls. In its historic center, you'll find several medieval tower houses from the 12th and 13th centuries. You'll find remains of an ancient acropolis with 2 temple foundations from the 2nd century BC. Number 2. Cathedral of Santa Maria. These are considered among one of the best churches in Italy. Sienna's magnificent cathedral is a work of art that is spread inside and out. The facade of the church has been created by Giovanni Pisano in patterns of white, green, and red marble, decorated with sculptures. Inside the church is a beautifully crafted interior, one of which is the Cappella Chigi designed by the great architect Giovanni Lorenzo Bernini and the Cappella San Giovanni Battista. Also, not far from the Duomo in Sienna's Piazza, a scallop-shaped square is situated, which is considered one of the most beautiful scenes of the famous horse race, the Palio. Number 1. Pisa's Leaning Tower. The famous Leaning Tower of Pisa stands askew beside the cathedral and baptistry in an open space known as the Campo dei Miracoli, the Field of Miracles. Being a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the leading tourist attractions, this place is truly an unmissable choice among this list. The remarkable artistry and marble arcades shown by the artisans of the 12th century make it an unforgettable sight that leaves every tourist mesmerized. The museum present close to the Leaning Tower of Pisa offers the best close-up view of the 294 steps tall Leaning Tower. So, undoubtedly a trip to Tuscany is incomplete without a tour of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is the number 1 spot here in Tuscany. So this was the list for the top 10 places in Tuscany. Do let us know in the comments which one is your favorite place to visit, or if you want to add a suggestion about some other place to this list. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do not forget to like and share our video and subscribe to our channel.